Alright, so you guys may not know this about me, but I like to consume a lot of YouTube videos. I don't just like to watch GunTube videos. Yes, I watch a lot of GunTube videos because it helps me to have the ability to read the room and see what people are interested in, and I formulate my topics around that. So if I see a whole bunch of people watching one type of topic on GunTube, I'm going to probably make a video on that because clearly people are interested in it, and you got to follow the wave if you want your channel to be successful. Anyways, I watch other videos too, like space videos, military videos, all those types of videos, and I just consume it all, right? Well, the other day I stumbled across a video of this creator I really enjoy. He makes a lot of great content, great military content. You should definitely check out his channel. It's right here. Anyways, he wound up doing a rare breed trigger interview. He interviewed Lawrence the Monocle, and things were said. I mean, I'm not going to say that he did it wrong or did it right or anything like that, or whatever. The point is, one of the things that was said is rare breed triggers is not a monopoly. The biggest problem is you need to understand that if you don't want to pump your money into the commies and the socialists, but you still want things like, I don't know, Life 360, there are alternatives, and that's the sponsor for this channel. It's GotYour6app.com. It's an alternative to Life 360 where it has rally point, you can set it up in emergencies, and they don't track you 24/7 unless, of course, you want them to. It's just a little bit more pro-freedom. Unfortunately, because it's pro-freedom, it's not allowed to be sold in app stores, so you do need to go to the .com to download this particular app. Anyways, check them out because they're showing me love, and yeah, it's hard to get a sponsor when the last sponsor you had went to federal prison. So, moving on.
The thing you'll read again and again is the idea that this is some kind of state-sanctioned monopoly. But that's not really what a monopoly is. That has almost nothing to do with the issue, but reading this phrase monopoly over and over again really just bugged me, and I want to talk about it. Calling this a monopoly stretches that term past what it actually means in a legal or economic sense. A monopoly isn't just one company being first or aggressively defending its design. It's a situation where competitors are structurally prevented from entering the market at all. What's happening here is much narrower.
So why is rare breed triggers a monopoly? So I'm actually editing the video right now, and I pulled up the comments to make sure I wasn't about to walk into a minefield, just in case I was wrong about the monopoly thing. And I pulled up the comments, and yeah, the AI is saying like they're like 85 to 90% negative. The guy at the beginning said this wasn't his genre. I just want you guys to go over there and check out his channel and give him support because he makes really good videos. Yes, I get this rare breed one. It hits home for a lot of people, and you want to just tear them up in the comments and unsubscribe and stuff, and that sucks when you accidentally stumble into a video like that, because I've done that before. So I'm asking you guys just to go over there, show him some love, subscribe to his channel, watch a couple of his videos, give him a little bit of positive promotion. Yeah, he fumbled with the rare breed thing, but it's not that big of a deal. Number one, they have legal barriers set up. That is one of the biggest smoking guns to something that's being on monopoly. And not just legal barriers set up like a patent, it's got to be above and beyond that. So the DOJ is backing them. We've seen that particularly when the DOJ got active in stopping other people. They were in a patent lawsuit with the super safety. The DOJ stepped in, not about the patent, not at all. They weren't like, oh, hey, we're backing these up because we already looked at the patent and they definitely own the patent. No, they stepped in and said, hey, so whether or not they own the patent, because they don't, whether or not they do or don't, we want you to still put a TRO on the super safety because it's a public safety matter. Nothing to do with the patent, nothing to do with the legality about the patent. They went in and stopped them for a public safety matter. So having the DOJ back you up and actively attacking your competition, well, that's definitely a legal barrier, and that's number one for why rare breed triggers is a monopoly. Number two, they control an unusual resource or a unique resource. In the settlement, it only covers rare breed triggers by name. Yeah, it doesn't say that other triggers are illegal, but in the settlement it also says rare breed triggers are a machine gun, but they get an exception. We're going to not enforce 922.0 specifically on rare breed triggers. So because they have that unusual resource or unique resource, that's another reason why they're a monopoly. No other creator in America has that particular resource rare breed trigger does. That settlement is pretty powerful because they're like, yeah, your product is a machine gun, but we're not going to enforce machine gun laws on there as long as you do exactly what we say and you act as an extension of the ATF and, well, you go after everyone else. We want you to take this, here's a big stick, it's a government stick, We want you to go start clobbering anyone else that tries to make a similar product. So that is a unique resource they have 100% control over, and that is the settlement. Number 2, high barriers to entry. So let's pretend I wanted to make an alternative. We're going to say this is a force reset trigger, right? Now I want to bring this to market. What do I need to bring this to market? Number 1, I'm going to need a factory. I'm going to need some place to produce this. Yeah, I could outsource it to China, but obviously because I don't have the same protection Rare Breed does, they're just going to stop it at the port. And they're going to be like, oh, these are illegal machine guns. We're going to seize them all. So I'm going to need a factory. And a factory in America. So there's going to be a lot of cost behind it. I'm going to need staff. I can't just have a factory. I can't be out there running a lathe till my fingers bleed. No, I'm going to need people to run the lathe. I'm going to need people to market the things. I'm going to need shipping people. I'm going to need a whole ass manufacturing, right? Massive legal budget. I know for a fact, even though my patent, because this Rare Breed patent A, B, and C to get the force reset trigger, mine doesn't use A or B, mine just uses part C, which makes that a workaround for the patent. That's how you get around patents. They'll patent specific things, depending on what it is, and you find a way to remove one of those things, and now you're not patent infringing. I know my patent doesn't infringe on Rare Breed, but it doesn't matter. They're going to take me to patent court, and they're going to drag it out, and they're going to rack up massive legal bills. If I don't come out there with a big shot, hard-hitting lawyer, they're going to roll over me. They're just going to crush me down. They're going to come with a whole-ass legal team. They're going to smash me into the ground. So I need a factory, a whole bunch of staff. I'm going to need a massive legal budget. And that may not even do it, because the DOJ may not have come at me with the same hands-off approach that they agreed to go with Rare Breed triggers. They didn't specify in the settlement they're going to go after people, but they also didn't say that we're not going to go after the people. And they specifically called Rare Breed triggers, or specifically said Rare Breed triggers will not be enforced by name. So, realistically, what are we looking at here? Rare Breed triggers is less like the neighborhood lemonade stand where you have competition. They're more like the lemonade stand. The ATF told them, you're the only one allowed to sell lemonade, and in order to have this permission to sell lemonade, you need to go and body slam everyone else that tries to sell lemonade. And that's a big deal. So Rare Breed triggers isn't having their price set of the force reset trigger by the market. They're controlling the price. They're controlling the product entering in the market. They're controlling everything about the market. They own the market specifically, aka that's why they're a monopoly. Now again, no shade on that guy. He makes a great channel. Even this particular video was amazing. But I just disagree with that specific thing, and that's why. Anyways, if you'd like to help support the channel, the best way to do it is shopping at OnlyTacticalFans at Shopify.com, where you can purchase cool merchandise like MREs, morale patches, t-shirts, hats, beanies, all that great stuff. And I do have the P38 can opener, which is pretty freaking dope. And if you don't want to do that, another great way to do it is go down the affiliate links just by clicking on the Amazon affiliate link. Even if you don't buy what that link is for, just clicking on it. Doing the Amazon shopping you were already going to do anyway, I got a kickback for it because you came there off my channel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.